All right, Justice League.
Hello again.
We're back in 2 videos, 2 commentaries, and packed into one day.
Yeah,
Can you handle it?
How are we gonna upload this?
Just 2 different videos
All right.
on the second channel.
Yeah, but all right.
I'm gonna try to give this one a little more energy because I feel like I'm just dull as the Dickens, in every commentary I do. So I'm just gonna really amp it up and just chug down a few Red Bulls while I'm doing this, and we'll see where it takes us.
Chug.
All right, pressing play. Awesome. All right, this is the first time you see like a bigger portion of the Batcave because I built like this kind of like permanent Batcave set.
A very impressive thing that any kid on the planet would want.
I'm just so indifferent to it now. I just don't care. Like I don't find it really. I mean, it's kind of neat, but like I just really don't pay any mind to it when I'm not animating, or thinking of it in a video kind of way.
Yeah, me either. It's just kind of like it's there.
Yeah, I just.
And like when you really think about it, it's like, wow, this is a kid's freaking dream.
Yeah, like I would have loved it when I was a kid.
Oh my god, like all the sets we have in your house are like a dream. Like the set we have right now, it's like a dream for a kid.
You'll notice below them, there's a giant penny and a T-Rex, and if you're like a diehard Batman fan, you'll probably
well, I mean,
recognize that.
even if you just watch the animated series, you would know that.
Oh, interesting to note about this scene. This was shot on my what is that camera? It's a Sony Handycam, whatever. I think it's listed on my website, but this is all shot, in camera. We didn't use any animation programs for this. I think I did most of this. Sean, you did these shots.
I did the
here.
Batman shots right there.
Well, once he's on the platform, you took over on that.
Yeah, I didn't do any of the Robin shots, but
Robin was shot against Oh, anyway, I was saying now we're in a Nikon
right here.
A Nikon D7000 done in Dragon frame, and you can kind of tell the difference. I mean,
it's just like whiter or something.
It's just glossier.
Yeah, it's much sharper, I think.
Less grain.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it provided. I mean, I'm so used to animating in camera. I mean, there's a lot of cool things about it, but there's also a lot of bad things about it. Like you have to worry about flicker. Like with the other camera, I set the exposure and it was done. Like I didn't have to worry about
a lot of trial and error.
F-stop or the iris or anything like that.
We learned a lot of things on this shoot. Also, we did that handshake about 3 times. I ended up being the last version.
I did it once. Sean did it once, and then Sean did it again. So Sean did it twice.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, yeah, we just wanted it to be really good. We should have just like cut them all into like one shot. Like we should have just like kept zooming in and out. So
that'd be funny, actually. Yeah.
Just like an alternate version. The other 2 are kind of bad though. So.
They're good.
Yeah.
I like them all. I mean, my first one was crap, but I mean, it would have been funny to see that in there.
Yeah, dude, these fucking monitors and the stars behind them give me so much trouble.
Yeah, man.
Green Lantern and Flash are actually shot on green screen or no blue screen.
Yeah, you can't even tell. I couldn't even tell
because I was just so sick of masking everyone around these stars and around the computer monitors.
Yeah.
Everything was kind of shot out of order. Like I placed all the audio together at the beginning, and then I shot everything around it. So like anything that was Batman, I did it all first, and then anything that was Aquaman and Superman, I did it all next, and cut it in like that instead of going from shot to shot to shot.
Yeah.
So you'll actually notice it'll cut back to shots like shots that have already been set up and been used before. After people have been talking for a long time, and that kind of gives it a less like amateurish look. Like it looks more like a movie because they do that in movies a lot where they cut back to a shot.
Yeah. Kind of like camera A, camera B. Or
not every shot's like an original, shot. Like not every single one is a new shot.
Yeah.
I think that makes it look a little better.
I really love, like, it's funny, we wrote the script like a year ago and we've been improving it, and I'm just really happy with the way it turned out. Like the introduction with all the characters, how they're shown, how they come out. It just works. Like it just works with the way you would think the characters would react, and I don't know.
I think it's pretty solid.
I think we should pat each other on the back with.
I mean, it went through a lot of changes. We wrote it about a year ago, and Sean was.
I was originally going to do it actually, but it would have been not as good. Well, I laughed so freaking hard when I saw that. I didn't know that was a last minute thing you put in there, and with the screen is a little crowded.
Oh yeah,
I died. I freaking died. But yeah, it was great.
I did all the graphics, the computer graphics at the end.
Yeah,
and then also the mouse. I kind of like Sean was like giving me animation, and like I wouldn't have enough time to like do all the effects before he gave me another shot, so I had to go set up another shot. So it's like it was just difficult to like
Sean, you're too
do all
fast.
yeah, I couldn't do all the mouse. So I saved them all for last, and I was just going through like shots and shots of mouse.
This is an impressive shot. I think we both did like a really masterful job on this. Like, just like you did all the effects and I did the boat sinking.
Yeah, I was actually able to shoot a lot on green screen and blue screen because of the new camera. It's like shoots in like 5K because the pictures are just raw. You know, they're enormous, and it gives like a lot better of a key.
Yeah, you could really key very well on DSLRs.
Yeah, so 'cause the other one, it just wasn't as high quality.
Yeah.
But Sean handled a lot of the in the air guys, and then I did
that was
more.
a lot of fun.
I did most of the stuff on the ground, except for a few of these shots.
I think I did that. Yeah, I did the Batman close up, and I think I did that too. Actually, yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah.
turned out pretty good. Sean would go home periodically. I'm like, no, now I have to animate.
Oh, that's wonderful. I love that. This whole thing. I showed this to my friends, and they were just amazed by this whole sequence, just the whole thing here, destroying the Joker. It was wonderful.
Yeah.
I did those last two shots there. That was me.
And they're the best shots of the entire fight scene.
Oh, I did Lex here. I didn't do Aquaman, but
I did Aquaman and he did Lex, and I think that works out because it gives both characters like a distinct personality.
I just had to do a pelvic thrust right there. This is wonderful.
Yeah, that was great. The other thing about DSLR is you can't get too close. Like, so the shot is always like head to toe, like at least head to toe or wider, and any kind of shot you want closer, you have to punch in, which works, but because it's so high resolution, such a high resolution, but it's still like somewhat like it's harder to like visualize your shots before you start animating or what you think is gonna happen next, because it's like you're setting up a close up and it's like super wide while you're animating, so it's a little tricky.
Wow.
And then we're back in the Batcave shooting on the crappier camera.
And here's the door.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, that was actually, that last shot was a collaboration with me and him. I did the whole walking up, and he faded it out, and I don't know. We did some.
I get very. Like I don't know if it's really collaborated. I think he did most of it, but I mean, I get very particular about like coming to a stop.
Yeah.
Like I don't like my characters to come to a stop too quick. I want it to like kind of fade out. And I was like not getting it exactly at the end, so I just took over.
Yeah, that was hard. I remember that was hard.
Yeah, tricky.
Yeah, there's my face.
There's Sean.
My bearded face.
And my Human Shield shirt on sale now.
I'm wearing it right now, actually. Oh wow, that's funny. I love it.
Our friend Steven went to Taiwan. He's in Taiwan now, and what's he doing there? He's
just working on farms.
What do they call that?
It's called woofing.
He's woofing over there, and he like only brought like a Duck Song shirt.
And he just wears that shirt.
He just wears it all the time.
All the time.
And there's like tons of Facebook pictures and stuff with him.
All the pictures I see of him, he's just wearing it. It's great.
If you really want to get like recognized, just wear a Duck Song shirt. 'Cause, like people always like recognize the Duck Song shirt.
Seriously.
No one knows what I look like. I mean, I've been recognized a few times, but like, I mean, barely anyone knows what I look like. But if you wear a Duck Song shirt, you're gonna be like, you're gonna turn some heads. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Well, that's the video.
And how wonderful it is.
That last bit I added in like the last second. I thought that was because he's been around the kryptonite all this time and it hasn't affected him. And it's
now,
like
finally
why
it should. It it should just blow him up. Yeah.
It just kind of he wasn't paying attention to it maybe.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you guys later. Just want to do this real quick, to kind of as a distraction, but we do have to get back to work, so I'll see you guys later. And if you have any comments or any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll try to respond. Sean will too, right? Won't you, Sean?
Sure, I guess.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
See ya.